Family Recovery Center is an intensive outpatient substance abuse program that offers other services as well. Intensive outpatient, the description is that you do 9 hours of education and therapy a week, and we do ours over a 6-week period. If people have jobs and family and can maintain some sobriety, intensive outpatient is a better alternative for them than doing the inpatient, because then they can also build a support system in their community.
Kathleen has a unique program in that she really wants the family to be involved. If there is a problem, whether it's codependency and enabling or addiction, first you need the knowledge, and then you need to be able to have tools to make different choices. And that's what her program does, and it encompasses the whole family. They can work together so that marriages can be saved, so that relationships between family members can be restored and become wholesome families, having relationships that work.
Right now I probably see 50 people a week between doing individual sessions, couples work, and group work. As we get up to speed, I know that number will certainly be increased. I'll do all the individual work, and I also do a lot of the family groups. And then we have Michael Seeley, who does the phase 2 of our intensive outpatient treatment program, which then is the step down from 4 nights a week to 2 nights a week. Then we have Susan Signorella does education for us. So we offer that in the 1 night of the intensive outpatient program, and also just for the community, if people are interested in education, she'll do that. And then we have Paul Smitty, who does some of the phase 1 IOP work. Something that I hear frequently from people is, gosh, I didn't know about that. When we talk about the cycle of shame in relationships, most people don't realize that shame is such a powerful part of addiction, and it drives the person's behavior, it drives the relationship. And shifting the focus from pointing the finger at that person or blaming and shaming to looking at what's true for me, what is my experience when this particular situation happens. So, for example, if someone spends the paycheck on drinking or at the bar, and the spouse then might say, what did you do that for, or look what you've done now, or can't you see what you're doing, rather than saying, I'm scared to death because now there's no money for groceries and whatnot. And that's so much more powerful, because people hear that when we talk about ourselves rather than pointing a finger at someone else. When I talk about you tend to get defensive and don't hear. But when we talk about ourselves, people hear that. My couples group, I usually have 4 couples at a time, because that's 8 people, and that's some pretty intense stuff going on in there. And what I've learned is most couples don't know how to talk to each other. They don't know how to communicate. So we do a lot of the speaker-listener communications exercises and mirroring, so that they're feeding back what they hear each other say, because a lot of times what you say and what I hear is so different.
Being able to say what you're thinking and feeling, and having the other person be able to hear what you're thinking and feeling without reacting, and then you doing the same thing, is an incredible gift, which then goes out into the community, because now you have individuals that are taking responsibility, you have, families, you have marriages that are surviving, kids that are feeling important instead of, forgotten. So I see this program as an enormous benefit for individuals, for families, and for the community.
Well, Family Recovery Center has a website, thefamilyrecoverycenter.org. Our phone number is 303-776-0855. And we're located at 850 23rd Avenue, Suite C in Longmont.